Hey everybody, welcome to the very first episode of the mini series called Rewilding. As we begin this journey of rewilding ourselves together, I really thought there was no better place to start than in the ocean. To look at the history of us, to look at the history of our beautiful world, is to look at the ocean. The ocean is the life force for us. In fact, about 50% of all of the oxygen that we breathe that sustains this very existence comes from the ocean. And the ocean actually comprises about 70% of our planet. So you might hear people refer to the Earth as the blue planet. And it's true. So the ocean is important for so many reasons. And I want to lay those reasons out for you because I think the more that we learn and understand the world around us from an ecological standpoint, the more grateful we will be for these beautiful systems in place. But I want to also say the ocean's important just because it is, because it's beautiful and it's wonderful. And it doesn't necessarily, things don't have to be important to us as a human species just because they do something for us. They can just be beautiful because they are, and because we share a space with them. So first and foremost, something that's important to know is that the ocean helps regulate climate change. This is a huge deal. So the ocean has a really vast biological and ecological system about them. And you see, the marine ecosystems naturally regulate our climate. What do I mean by this? There are so many marine organisms that are able to trap and store carbon found in the atmosphere, and they ultimately transport that carbon through food webs to the deep sea. The second thing that's of note is the fact that the ocean is home to actually most of life on Earth. There is incredible biodiversity in the ocean. Something else of note is that the ocean actually supports the sustenance of humanity. So marine biodiversity is the main source of protein for more than 1 billion people around the world. So the first thing I think that's key to any rewilding is to actually get out there and enjoy yourself. See that it's fun, that it's worth being around, it's worth saving. We might read things, but it's what we feel. That makes all the difference. So to prove that I walk the talk and don't just bring a desk outside and talk to you, here is my favorite way I go out and enjoy the ocean. Take a look. I'm not gonna lie, the conditions are a little rough, but this is what happens. I like to paddle out in the ocean. So it's, it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be fun. The reason I wanted to start off the very first rewilding by talking about the ocean is because it really is the source of life for us. I think it's the perfect place to start. And also I really wanted to get out on my paddleboard. So, it works. Saving 2 birds with 1 stone. See you out there. I do have to say, this is the scariest filming I've done. So did you know that for people, if you look at the ocean, like just look at it, take it all in, it actually sends receptors to our brains that put us in a mild meditative state. So looking at the ocean relaxes your brain. It brings peace and dopamine. World Ocean Day has been doing a campaign for a couple of years now called Drop the S. And it's literally all about taking the S out of ocean. They say by dropping the S, we are again aligning with the ocean literacy movement with scientists, educators, and youth worldwide. It's always been about one big ocean and one climate that connects us all. Ocean literacy principle number 1 is the Earth has one big ocean with many features. Though humans have named the 5 oceans, Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Southern, and Arctic, there is really just one connected world ocean. It goes back to interconnectivity. It's right here.